This is how to use fraction strips to compare fractions when the denominators and the numerators are different. You're going to need a ruler or something else with a straight edge. Elliot, please wait until I'm done with the directions before you get the ruler. Actually, on second thought, that's a good idea. Never mind. Go ahead and get your ruler. This is just a video. You can pause it whenever you want to and follow along with me. Probably a good idea to get your ruler and your fraction strip. Pick a fraction. Let's say you have 2/3. Put your ruler just after where the line is on the 2/3 and make sure that there is a square or 90-degree angle along the top or the bottom of all the strips. You can clearly see that 1 2/4, 1 2 3/5, and 1/2 is less than 2/3 because it's closer to the 0 than it is to the whole. You can also see that the line for the 2/3 is perfectly even with the line for 1 2 3 4/6. That means that these fractions are equal or equivalent. The same amount of the strip is taken up by 2/3 and by the 4/6. Now move the ruler to the other side of the 2/3, so it's on the left-hand side. Now you can see the fractions that are greater than the 2/3. The line is right here. You can see that 1 2 3/4 is going to be greater. You can see that 1 2 3 4/5 is going to be greater, and 1 2 3 4 5/6 is also going to be greater than 2/3. Adeline, give me a fraction that is greater than 0 and less than 1. 3/5? Perfect. Anea, give me another fraction that is greater than 0 and less than 1, but has a different numerator and denominator than the fraction Adeline gave me. 9/8. The numerator is greater than the denominator. When the top number is more than the bottom number, that means your fraction is going to be greater than 1. Are you just trying to be silly with me? All right, Wyatt, how about you? 5/8? Thank you. I'll line it up on the right side of 3/5. There's 1 2 3. Right there, make sure I have the 90-degree square angle. Okay, now I'll look for the 5/8. 1 2 3 4 5. It almost looks like they could be equal, so I'm going to move my ruler to the left side of the 3/5. Get my 90-degree angle. Now I can see 1 2 3 4 5 that the line right here for 5/8 is closer to the 1 or the whole than the line for the 3/5. That means that 5/8 is the greater fraction and 3/5 is the lesser fraction. Let's take that first problem, 1/2 and 4/8. I'll line it up next to the line for 1/2. Get my 90-degree angle, 1 2 3 4/8. The lines line up perfectly, which means that 1/2 is an equivalent fraction to 4/8. Different numbers, but it's the same amount of the fraction strip that's being taken up by 4/8 and 1/2. So they are equal or equivalent. Okay, good luck. It's now your time to go ahead and try to do this on your own. If you need any help and you know how to use each other, use each other. If you need help from me, send me an email and set it aside if you get to the frustration point. Again, this is new, so it's not necessarily going to be easy. I would rather you get help than sit there and be frustrated. Have fun.